Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Juan Soto, one of the league's top power hitters, looks to gain ground in the home run race. Next. John Means gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now into the box is Jazz Chisholm, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hey! Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And this will be fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, John Birdie. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Right to him. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Cole Hamels gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball one.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Striding in is Victor Robles. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
A dive, and he knocks it down. There will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here now is Juan Soto, and given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year, but if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title, and he's not giving any at-bats away. This is great observation, not only for the veterans in the clubhouse, but the young rookies on this roster to not give anything away at this level.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Robles, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Now to the plate, here is Trey Turner, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And now the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he could limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Runners are at first and second with one away. High strike there, and it's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
The first baseman. Zimmerman.
From the stretch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Here's the 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Into the box, Hernan Perez, who could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That'll fit. The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's inside. 2-0.
One out, nobody on. Two and one.
I got 2-1 the count.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Batting six, the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers, 39 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is in there. So here is Jorge Alfaro, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1.
Hey.
Cooper, the runner at third. Duvall is over at second with one down in the inning. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. And on the play, the tying run scores, but of course we're wondering how he's doing on the mound after taking a real shot. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and 25 driven in. Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Standing in now, Paul Hamels, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Counts even at 2. The pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Still even at 2-2. Now a swinging bunt.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
2-2. Here it is. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Stepping in once again is Jazz Chisholm. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The set and the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 1-2. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. In now for Washington, Mac James set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Fouled away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, John Means. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Joey Wendell digs in now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
That's
2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
3-0 to him now. A strike, and it's 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's ball 4.
Take the base.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor.
Digging in next, Victor Robles. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to bat, John Birdie. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and that brings up Mike Trout. And now pitch on the way.
Nope.
One out, nobody on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And the runner back easily. And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two balls and no strikes.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Turner loves it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Soto flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. No one on with one down, and in the bat is Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Bases are empty. One man out. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Two and one to count to Trey Turner.
Count is 2-1.
Popped him up. Alfaro is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2. So the next to bat will be Starlin Castro. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. And the pitch. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate now is Adam Duvall. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Shoots this one over to first. Zimmerman has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Miami down in order. Will go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. And now a pitch on the way.
Zimmerman.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Mac James. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1-0 delivery. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Changeup too low. He walked him.
The pitcher, number 47.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, John Means. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. One there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Victor Robles digging in now as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
Oh, that's okay.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Ready with the 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. Now it'll be Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Corey Dickerson is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes into this one at 248, 10 home runs and 61 RBIs.
That's a ball.
Ball one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter number 3.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That misses 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here 2-1. Eliezer Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Eliezer Hernandez.
And now here is Juan Soto. Prior history in this matchup. He's 4 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here now is Trey Turner. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Now pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And another foul ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Down the right field line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Starlin Castro. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They lead it 2-1. Ryan Harper takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33,
Now into the box, John Birdie, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that is through into right field for a single. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
the center fielder, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Zimmerman in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Ball two.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Popped up. Zimmerman over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins lead one. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the sixth inning now. Standing in is the veteran outfielder, Hernan Perez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Mac James. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Oh,
A
that's
little
off the
bit
plate.
outside. 2-1. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Luis Garcia will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 2, Luis Garcia.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Ball 1.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still lead it 2-1. Will Harris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Will Harris.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's
Count
gotten a
1-0.
lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 1-0 delivery.
Yeah.
Strike 2 up in the zone. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 0 for 4. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Just hung in there on that one. And it's another King. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1 to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. Nationals on top, 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Curtis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jacob Stallings will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joey Wendell. First pitch on its way. She'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next, it'll be Victor Robles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned at the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Robles, a runner at second with 1 away. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Set and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
One and 0. Here it is. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Castellanos is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Nationals lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Tanner Rainey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
Digging in will be Jacob Stallings, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And there's a base hit on the line. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Standing in now, John Birdie, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Two balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. He's set. Here it comes.
That's down.
1-0 delivery.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. One left for Miami. They're down 2-1. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
And now in the box, Starlin Castro could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Castro.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Aye. No bets off the plate. Ball 2.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. From the stretch. Now the 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Next, it'll be Hernan Perez. Lifetime in this matchup. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
This is foul right side. Castro stands at first with 1 out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The catcher, number 28.
Next up, Mac James. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Josh Bell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals. Number 19. Josh Bell.
First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And he fouls this one off. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hit on the ground to third. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. To the plate now, Joey Wendell. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Victor Robles, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now at the plate, here is Juan Soto. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2. 3 runs already home here. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Yep, he made it.
And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 7-1. Struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the plate. At the plate now, Trey Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Soto stands at second with 2 gone.
Nope.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Fly ball right down the line in left. Duvall's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 9th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Marlins 1. Daniel Hudson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Daniel Hudson.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And stepping in, Garrett Cooper. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Perez will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now at the plate is Adam Duvall. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And now pitch on the way. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Luis Arias will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Luis Arias.
Now the first pitch as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The average sits at 294, 10 home runs and 60 runs batted in. Right side. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. John Means earns his 5th winner of the year. Paul Hamels takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. They won't stick in with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take.